What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth. Today we have another unboxing from HK Now Store. So here's the package. It took about 2 weeks to get here, so let's open it up. So here we have Oskar's Gear Octahedron, and this was actually mass produced, I believe, by Landland as a knockoff puzzle, and it was then legitimized later like a lot of these other puzzles were. And this is a shape modification of the Gear Cube. So it's not quite really a new puzzle, but it is a still another version of the geared cube. Sort of like these two puzzles. These are shape modifications of gear cubes, and that's the same with this one. Anyway, let's see if we can see how this one moves. So right off the bat, it's a bit on the stiff side. And yeah, this one is a little stiff, not quite as good as some other geared puzzles out there. My favorite gear cube mod puzzle would probably be the gear ball, because it just turns so well. This one unfortunately does not turn as well as the gear ball. It's a bit stiff and it might need to be lubricated. I don't think the solving will be any different than some of the other geared puzzles that I have solved and made tutorials for. So I'm not too worried about the solving. I think it should be the same. You never know, because with shape modifications and sticker modifications, a lot of times the solving is a little bit different. So I don't want to speak too soon. Well, I just solved it, and it was actually a bit harder than I expected it to be. I had a hard time wrapping my mind around the turning, and the centers were really screwing me up for a bit, but I was able to figure it out. So I used the same solution as I thought I would need. That's the same as this one here, the Gear Master Morphix. So yeah, it wasn't too difficult. The turning quality it's not that great, but actually within one solve it's already improved a little bit. Maybe I'm already getting better at turning it. You know, when you first get a puzzle, you don't really know how to hold it when you turn it, and as you use it, you kind of figure out finger tricks for the puzzle. So I think already I'm feeling a little more comfortable with the puzzle. It's turning okay. It's not perfect. It's not great, but it's not unacceptable either. So it's not too bad. I think it's a little stiff. I might try loosening this puzzle, and I bet it would work a little bit better. And also I'm going to try lubricating, and I think that will help as well. You know, I'm a fan of gear cubes, and that's why I have a large collection of gear puzzles, because I think they're really cool. So anyway, yeah, I'm a fan of the puzzle. I think I'm going to try solving it again. So while playing with the puzzle, I noticed something kind of interesting, and that is this puzzle has a bit of a parity compared to the other geared puzzles I have. It solves a tiny bit different, and I have it right now in the parity configuration so that it's kind of easy to see. And you can see that these pieces here, big triangles which correspond to the corners of a gear cube, they seem to be in the right position. You can see with this center, orange and purple, they all match up, and all the corners and centers appear to be solved, and all that's not solved is these edges. And this edge here, which is white and green, belongs here, and this one has purple, which belongs here, and this one has blue, which belongs here, so they need to cycle. But with a normal gear cube, you can't cycle edges that aren't in the same slice. And so this is something I can't solve with my current algorithms from my current solution for the gear cube. So this is a bit different. I have been able to solve it, and it's not that hard of a parity, but it does exist. It does change the way I have to solve this puzzle. I have to avoid the parity while I'm solving it. It's not that much harder, but it adds, you know, a unique, something a little different to all the other gear puzzles I have. So that's kind of cool. There we go, all back to normal. So this puzzle is a little bit bigger than Teamer's geared Octahedron. You can see that it is a little taller, just a little bit larger. It feels actually pretty big. Let's compare it to like a Rubik's Cube. You can see that it's much larger, but it's not too bad. It's not overly huge. It's just kind of right at the limit of what, you know, I think is kind of comfortable. So it's big, but it's not too big. So that's Oskar's Gear Octahedron. I hope you guys enjoyed this puzzle unboxing. I do come out with new videos at least every other weekend, so stay tuned for the next video. Thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day.